Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be budgeting out my first paycheck for the month of July. So we're going to jump right on into it. So this paycheck is going to go from the 4th through the 10th of the month. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and we are expecting our second child. And on here, we do all things cashless budgeting. So we are projecting our rollover to be $21.60, and the income for this week is going to be $550. And we also did a savings challenge for kids, and that was $50. So that money is going to be put into the kids envelope so that we have additional monies, because I am thinking that at the end of the month, we are going to do baby girl's hair, because the goal is, y'all, the goal is for me to be able to do our maternity photos the first or second week of August. So we'll see how that goes, because the lady who does my hair, the lady who's going to do our photos, I believe she has children. So I want to make sure I don't take away from that. So we're going to make sure it coordinates. And then also I want to make sure baby girl's hair looks good for her first day, like at her new school as well too. So we're going to see all of the things, y'all. We're going to see all of the things. So we're going to try to make sure that all gets organized. So here in Texas, school starts between the 1st and 2nd. I don't know if there's anybody in the 3rd week, but for sure the 1st and 2nd week in August. So like right now is prep for back to school. So we're working with $27.60 for this first week. And the way that I figure out what we need to pay for is I will go to my actual calendar and I'll look what is due. So we have daycare due. And then we have water, and that's the only thing that I need to cover. So those are the two things that I'm going to cover for this paycheck. So we have daycare that we are going to budget at $9.75. We have daycare number 2, which is like activities, and they do it $15 per week. This will kind of be like the last full month of that, because this is the last of summer, and I'm not sure if they're going to do it for August. Even though she's not going to be there, she'll be there for maybe 2 or 3 days, so we'll see how that goes. But $15 for that. And then we have our utilities, and we are budgeting $153. So let's add all of that up. So we're at $975 plus 15 plus 153, and that brings us to $1143 that we're going to be budgeting for. We will come back and go through all of those numbers. Next is going to be our spending accounts. So we have groceries, gas, it's coming to me, y'all. It's coming to me. Household. Ooh, pregnancy brain. Household, spending, kids, and eating out. Okay, so groceries, we're going to be budgeting $200. For gas, we're going to budget $50. For household, we are going to budget $70. For spending, we are going to budget $45. For kids, we are going to budget Judge, no, that's $75. Ha ha ha. And then eating out is just going to get $5. I know it's not anything, but I'm going to put something in there so it can build up. What if I don't eat out for all of July? Wouldn't that be amazing? So let's add all of this up. We have 200 plus 50 plus 70 plus 45 plus 75 plus 5 equals $445 that we are budgeting. It is the top of the month, so normally you want to budget a little bit more at the beginning of the month, especially for me because we do like bulk shopping and things like that. And these variable numbers come from my overall budget, and I kind of do my best to divvy it up over the next 4 or 5 weeks. So we have that. We are not doing anything for savings, and we are not doing anything for debt this week. So if we go back here, we're going to do 2760 minus 1143. That leaves us with 1617. And then we'll do 1617 minus 445. And that leaves us with 1172. Maybe I should have some continuity here. 1172, so then we'll do this here, just so that everything is filled out. And then this is what we should have remaining, but we'll see what actually happens after that. And y'all, now we're going to shift over really quickly, and we are going to stuff our envelopes for this week. Now, because this is the first week in July, we need to kind of like unstuff everything and then restuff whatever we have like available. So let us do that as well too. So first things first is groceries. We were over budget in groceries, so I'm going to go ahead because that has been zeroed out. And we are going to put a new one in here, and this is going to be as of the 4th. So this is our deposit for $200, and that is just where we are with groceries. Next is going to be gas. We were over budget. That was paid off, so it's at 0. And we are going to be budgeting $50. So that's where we're starting off with. And hopefully we can stay within budget this month, because it should have been, we could have budgeted a lot better. Or we're going to budget a lot better. For household, we were over. It is now paid off, canceled out, y'all. As y'all can see, we would have had money if we didn't have that 5th week where we spent over that, where like it could have fit into this month potentially, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, we had the things that we needed to buy and purchase. And as long as I'm not doing anything crazy, I know where the money is going. And for household, we are doing $70. Then I can move forward in peace. So $70 for household. Next is going to be spending. And for spending, we actually have some money in here, which is good because spending is like our catch-all, where it's like all the random things that we spend or need to spend money on comes out of here. And the goal is always to really build this up, because I would love to have a good amount of money in this account. And for spending, we're putting in $45. So we're going to do 71 plus 45 is 116. So 116.74. Oh, sorry, y'all, is what we have for to start off the month. Okay. And then eating out is at 0. That was over because nothing was ever budgeted for eating out. And we are going to be adding $5. So let's put that in there. And I'm probably going to try and do, I need to remember that, a savings challenge for eating out, so that I can just have a good stash of money. Because y'all, even when like the household, like if I want to buy something for a household, especially like right now, I just don't feel like going anywhere. Door dashing is through the roof. But if we buy something on DoorDash, we're easily looking at like $60 to $65. So like you have to be strategic, and you kind of need the money in here or it gets out of hand very quickly. And then like I think I said this in another video, but I don't have a envelope that says kids. It just has baby girl's name on there, Leanna. So this is still like our kids fund. There was actually some money left over in here, so we're going to be rolling over $6.38. And then we are going to be depositing 75. Is that what we're looking at? Yep, 75. So what is that? 81.38. And let me just make sure, y'all, make sure my brain is working at full capacity. Yes, so we have 81.38, which is good because like I said, if we do baby girl's hair, I have at least enough money to pay them. So that's good. Have enough money for that. So that is where we are. And kids, I'd love to get some money in here too. So I'm going to try and do some saving challenges. They're going to be just small little savings challenges that we add into here, you know, $30, $40, $50. It all adds up, nothing too crazy. But that is what our envelopes look like for the start of the month, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.